Hey everybody, Ritzy here. Welcome back to the channel. We love to dish about celebrities. The glamour, the gossip, the red carpet looks. But you know what's even more fascinating than a Hollywood premiere? The weird stuff they do when the camera's rolling. Like we're talking next level head-scratching stuff. So buckle up, Buttercup, because in this video we're diving into 10 bizarre and eccentric habits of some of your favorite stars. You won't believe some of the things these A-listers do. Stick around to see if your favorite celeb made the list. And if we missed any, don't forget to share your favorite quirky celebrity habit in the comments below. First up, we've got a tech icon, a visionary, a legend. Mr. Steve Jobs. Now everyone knows him for revolutionizing the tech world with Apple. But did you know he also had a thing about his clothes? And no, I don't mean a thing for designer labels. Jobs famously wore the same exact outfit almost every single day. A black turtleneck, jeans, and sneakers. You'd think with all those billions, he'd have a closet bigger than my apartment. But nope, the man was committed to his uniform. And why? Well, he claimed it simplified his life. Think about it. No more agonizing in front of the mirror every morning. No more fashion faux pas. Just pure, unadulterated focus on changing the world. One eye product at a time. Genius, right? I mean, I get it. Sometimes when I find a shirt I like, I buy like 10 of them, but I'm talking different colors, you know? Gotta keep it fresh. But Steve, he was playing a whole other game. He took if it ain't broke, don't fix it to a whole new level. Now, I'm not saying you should all ditch your wardrobes and stock up on black turtlenecks. But hey, if it worked for Steve Jobs, maybe, just maybe, there's something to be said for simplifying your life and focusing on what really matters. All right, moving on from turtlenecks to something a little spookier. Next up, we've got the one and only Lady Gaga. Queen of the outrageous, the avant-garde, the just plain weird. And you know what? We love her for it. But even I was surprised to learn about little habit. Get this, Lady Gaga sleeps with a ghost detector by her bed. Yep, you heard that right. Word on the street is Gaga's terrified of ghosts. I mean, who isn't, right? But she takes it to a whole other level. She's even admitted to spending a whopping 50 grand on electromagnetic field meters to make sure her tour venues are ghost-free. Talk about commitment. Maybe that's why her performances are so electrifying. Pun intended. Maybe it's the ghosts giving her that extra oomph on stage. Or maybe, just maybe, she's onto something. Maybe there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in our philosophy, Horatio. Either way, you gotta hand it to Gaga. She's not letting a little thing like a fear of ghosts stop her from dominating the music industry. All right, folks, buckle up because this next one's a doozy. We're talking about the one and only Nicolas Cage. Now, Nick Cage, he's known for his, shall we say, acting style. But his off-screen antics, let's just say they're even wilder than his on-screen personas. Case in point, Nicolas Cage once outbid Leonardo DiCaprio for a dinosaur skull. And not just any dinosaur skull, mind you. We're talking a full-on Tyrannosaurus Rex skull, worth a cool $276,000. Can you imagine having that thing in your living room? Talk about a conversation starter. Hey Nick, what's that you got there? Oh, this old thing? Just a T-Rex skull. No biggie. But here's the kicker. Turns out the skull was stolen. Yeah, you heard that right. Cage had to return it to Mongolia, where it rightfully belonged. I bet that was an awkward phone call. Hey, so about that dinosaur skull. Yeah, turns out it was hot. My bad. Still, you gotta admire the guy's passion. I mean, who else but Nick Cage would even to buy a dinosaur skull? It's just further proof that Nicolas Cage is a national treasure. All right, let's talk divas. And when it comes to divas, there's only one true queen, Mariah Carey. She's got the voice of an angel, the wardrobe of a queen, and the humidifier habit of, well, a diva. You see, Mariah takes her vocal cords very, very seriously. And to keep those pipes in tip-top shape, she reportedly sleeps in a room that's practically a rainforest. We're talking humidifiers on humidifiers, folks. Word on the street is, walking into her bedroom is like stepping into a sauna. But hey, if it keeps her hitting those high notes, who am I to judge? She's got albums to sell, Grammys to win, and lambs to serenade. I mean, I like a good humidifier as much as the next guy, especially during flu season. But Mariah's taking it to a whole other level. All right, folks, I know what you're thinking. Ritzy, what could be strange about pizza? Pizza is life, and you're right, pizza life. But even pizza, that perfect food, can get weird. Just ask Beyoncé. That's right, even Queen Bey herself isn't immune to the allure of a good slice. But here's the thing, Beyoncé likes her pizza with a side of hot sauce. And not just a little drizzle, we're talking dousing that pie. Now I'm all for a little spice in my life, but hot sauce on pizza? That's a whole other level of dedication. Maybe it's a Texas thing, maybe it's a diva thing. Whatever it is, I gotta give Beyoncé props for knowing what she likes and owning it. Let's be honest, the man's a bit of a mystery. He's known for his sharp tongue, his even sharper suits, and his uncanny ability to discover talent. But what does Simon Cowell do when he's not busy judging singers on national television? Well, he climbs trees, and then he takes a nap. You heard that right, folks. Simon Cowell, the man who could buy a small island with the money he makes from saying, "It's a no from me," likes to relax by climbing trees and taking a nap. Now, I'm all for a good power nap, but in a tree, that's next level. Maybe he's channeling his inner child. Maybe he's just really, really good at climbing trees. Or maybe, just maybe, he's onto something. Maybe that's the secret to his success. All those hours spent in quiet contemplation, high above the ground, pondering the meaning of life, and the next big pop star. Whatever the reason, you gotta hand it to Simon Cowell. He's not afraid to be himself, even if that means taking a nap in a tree. And hey, if it works for him, who are we to judge? Chapter 7, Cameron Diaz, The Doorknob Dilemma. All right, we're moving on to a habit that's a little closer to home, even relatable, you might say. We've all got our quirks, right? But Cameron Diaz, she takes it to a whole other level. This woman doesn't like germs. And you know what? I kind of respect it. Cameron Diaz is so cautious about germs that she refuses to touch doorknobs with her bare hands. Think about that for a second. Every door, every handle, every knob, a potential germ minefield. So what's a germaphobe to do? Well, if you're Cameron Diaz, you get creative. She's admitted to using her elbows, her sleeves, even her feet to open doors. And don't even think about shaking her hand unless you've just bathed in hand sanitizer. This woman is committed to cleanliness, and I gotta say, in this day and age, can you really blame her? Chapter 8. Tom Cruise, the real-life action hero. All right, let's talk Tom Cruise. The man, the myth, the legend. He's known for doing his own stunts, no matter how dangerous. He's jumped out of planes, scaled skyscrapers, hung off cliffs, and that's just in his movies. But here's the thing about Tom Cruise. He's not just an action hero on screen, he's an adrenaline junkie in real life too. This guy for the thrill of it all. When he's not busy saving the world from aliens or rogue agents, you can find him indulging in his favorite hobby, climbing. And we're not talking about your grandma's leisurely stroll in the park. We're talking hardcore rock climbing, mountain climbing, the kind of climbing that would make most people break out in a cold sweat just thinking about it. But not Tom Cruise. He laughs in the face of danger. He scoffs at safety harnesses. Now, I'm not saying you should all go out and start scaling skyscrapers, but I am saying that Tom Cruise is living proof that age is just a number and that it's never too late to chase your thrills. Chapter 9. Megan Fox and the Curious Case of the Vinegar Elixir. All right, this next one is interesting, to say the least. Megan Fox, the actress known for her stunning good looks and her roles in blockbuster films, has a rather unique health routine. Are you ready for this? Megan Fox drinks apple cider vinegar every single day. Now, I'm all for a good health kick, but apple cider vinegar? Straight up? That's some serious dedication. Apparently, Megan swears by it. She says it helps her detox, cleanse her system, and stay in shape. And hey, who am I to argue with those results? The woman looks amazing. Maybe there's something to this whole apple cider vinegar thing. Maybe it's the fountain of youth. Or maybe, just maybe, it's all about balance. I mean, sure, drink your apple cider vinegar, but also, eat your vegetables, get some exercise, don't forget to sleep. It's all about finding what works for you. Chapter 10, Mark Zuckerberg, from tech genius to goat farmer. Last but not least, we've got the man who needs no introduction, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, the king of social media, the goat farmer? Okay, maybe not quite, but this story is still pretty wild. Back in 2011, Zuckerberg decided to embark on a rather unusual personal challenge. He pledged to only eat meat from animals he had personally killed. Yep, you heard that right. The guy who created the platform that connects billions of people around the world decided to get up close and personal with his food. Now, I'm all for knowing where your food comes from, but this is next level. Apparently, Zuckerberg wanted to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the animals he was consuming. And what better way to do that than to, slaughter them yourself? I'm not sure how long this little experiment lasted, but I gotta give Zuckerberg props for sticking to his guns, so to speak. It takes a certain kind of person to look a goat in the eye, after you've befriended it and named it Billy and say, "Sorry pal, your dinner." Outro. That's a wrap. Share your favorite quirky celebrity habits below. Which one of these eccentric habits surprised you the most? Was it Steve Jobs' minimalist wardrobe, Lady Gaga's ghost hunting gadgets, or maybe Nicolas Cage's dinosaur skull obsession? Share your favorite in the comments or let us know if we missed any. If you loved these quirky celebrity revelations, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more eccentric celebrity habits. Follow for more crazy insights into the lives of your favorite stars.